Hello and welcome to another Scrubcast with me, Emmy, here on Zelnaga Caverns. Again, for some reason. This time we have ClouD as the Red Terran in the bottom left hand corner at the 7 o'clock position, and Socke up in the top right, 1 o'clock position. I do apologise, last time I said about the lovely overlay, and it wasn't there. That was because it was transparent or something to do with Procaster not liking it, so now I got the other version where it's not transparent on the corners, so little black bits on the corners, but that doesn't really matter all that much. So anyway, marvel at the really cool overlay. That's from a guy on Team Liquid who gives this stuff away for free because he loves the community that much. He wants casters to be able to have tools to make their lives easier. It's quite similar to the Go-To Gamers one. Try out the Go-To Gamers one as well. I've got that as well. Doesn't really matter to me which one I use. This is the one that works with Procaster. I couldn't figure out how to get the Go-To Gamers one to do that. So anyway, here we are. At 12 supply, going to drop a barracks for ClouD. And going to see a gateway pretty soon. There it is. And you'll notice that Zergs more and more lately are going for later gas and later gateway. A lot of them now waiting to 15 to put the gateway down, feeling a lot safer about that. Socke, not so much. He went down at 13. The assimilator down at 14. He's going to go and take a little trip, make sure there's no cheese. He does this every time I see him on this map. He will make sure there is no cheese whatsoever coming his way on his way down to scout. So the Terran got his geyser up, and barracks just finished. The usual barracks straight into orbital command. See the probe just getting into the base now as the first Marine comes out. Unlucky timing for that probe, but he's going to get away, not a problem. And we see the tech lab coming down now, as we see the SCV just about to get up into the base here, where he's going to find a cybernetic school and a gateway, and not much of anything else really. So he's going to do a little patrol and stutter step on the spot there, just having an epileptic fit. Going to run away from the Zealot now. He's going to stay in the base load, be annoying, because there's of course a Zealot slower than the SCV. And the SCV gonna take his leave of the main base now, as we see the first Marine up to take this Zelnaga tower. Second one's probably going to come and take this one. Oh, it's a Marauder. Concussive shell coming, and a Reaper. That delayed Reaper really... Terran's really liking that tactic at the higher levels, getting the Reaper very late as a scout more than anything else. Maybe might pick off a couple of probes, but mainly just to get a little bit of scouting information once the Stalker and the ramp is blocked for SCVs and other guys to get up there. You see Socke just starting to marshal some of his forces out the front here. Got the sentry to force field the ramp. However, that force field not going to be very effective against the Reaper. That will be coming his way shortly. See this Marine sit down here, perhaps for vision, perhaps it came chasing after a probe, maybe thinking Void Rays might be coming down, doesn't want to get caught by that. As we can see, 3 gateways now transforming into warp gates. SCV gonna probably lose his life here, maybe might just get away. Oh no. As we see, probe holding the Zelnaga watchtower here. And if you didn't know this, these Zelnaga watchtowers, if you look at them while under the fog of war, if there is something stood there, it will look as if something is stood at it. If there is not, it will not look like something is there. We see now the Colossus What am I talking about? Yeah, Stalkers, few sentries, and a Zealot. So used to just seeing so many Colossus. I hate the Colossus as a Terran player. Myself, it is the bane of my marine force. All nicely bunkered in. Got SCVs making a wall off as well. An unusual tactic. But it seems to be working for now as more sentries come down from the pylon. It's placed over here, that forward aggressive pylon. Not too aggressive, just aggressive enough. As you see, SCV just giving up its life to get a little bit of information on exactly what's down there. Now, he's just salvaged that bunker and put it back down. Perhaps he wanted to move it back one slot so it couldn't be shot from the ramp. Perhaps from the bottom of the ramp. Perhaps, as we see, he's on 3 racks, a starport, and a factory up here. Rowboat are finally out now. 3 gateways. He has got his expansion up. This kind of soft contain. The Terran probably could break out of this, but this amount of sentries means force fields can keep him in his base, can keep him away. You don't want to come down, he'll force field off half your forces, and you'll be stuck. Weapons level 1 for infantry almost done. Stim is upgraded, and so is the concussive shells. No combat shield yet. Does have 2 command centers, both pumping out SCVs, but unfortunately he can't really go anywhere with them at the moment. Sends his factory off to go scout as the observer comes in. And we can see now, making sure no medivacs are going to come around this way, and he's got this up here to spot the medivacs coming the other way. But he didn't go out that way, he went straight out the front, out the top even. And now this is a good position for Terran to get out of this. He can pull, should be out, really be pulling back now, because he can just run everything else out the front door quickly. Okay, now broken the contain. If we just go back to the units tab, you can see 18 Marines out. 4 our Terran buddy ClouD, and 4 Marauders. And on the other side we have 8 Stalkers, 3 Sentries, and 6 Zealots. And a whole load of probes. 49 probes to 38 SCVs right now. As you can see, just in his vision, just wanted to show you this earlier. That will have changed if it's been put up or down since you last saw it. This one obviously must have changed since then. Not much going on right now. You can see Raven out, full vision, as well as PPD when he gets enough energy. Maybe a turret, mainly just for detection though, I would imagine. At the moment. Is he getting the energy upgrade? No, but he is getting combat shield. Pumping out some Vikings now, good choice since the Colossus are now out on the field. There are currently 2 of them. 2 of them can do a lot of damage to this heavy marine force. They do have range as well. This could be very bad for ClouD, as those marines just melting under the gaze of those Colossi, and 2 Vikings not going to be enough to clear this up, as plenty of Stalkers and Sentries left. For our Protoss body Socke, There's the GG. Socke takes it.